Hi everybody, today we want to cover self-defense. So we're going to do the first 7 wrist locks. Then we're going to do the first 5 iron bars. And we're going to do the 7 chokes. Okay, so we're going to go through that today. So let's get started. Just get ready. Let's tell the student creed. We should say at home. I will build through confidence, through knowledge of mind, honesty of the heart, and strength of the body. I will offer friendship to others and strive to build a strong community. I will, as a black belt, win the battle within myself and never fight to achieve sufficiency. Alright, so let's start with the wrist locks at first. So, wrist lock is when we're trying to attack the wrist. We're trying to bend it in an unnatural ways. Okay, make sure if you're practicing at home, okay, make sure before you start, use some hand sanitizer, wash your hands all the way elbow deep, sing happy birthday twice. And then if you have a partner, okay, if you don't have a partner, you can do it in the air. And I'll explain how here in a second, all right? So wrist lock number 1, you want to have your thumb down, okay? And you're going to grab the same side wrist. You're going to pick it up this way. Think about you holding a cell phone, okay? So you keep your thumb around the middle of the hand. Then you're going to grab the other hand and do the same thing. Then you're going to put it close to your body. So we're trying to turn the wrist this way till they can't turn anymore. Now make sure if you're practicing with a partner, please go slow and make sure to listen for them tap. Okay? And once they tap, please let go of the pressure. So if I'm starting this way, there you go. He taps it. See, I immediately let go of the pressure. I still hold the position. Okay, so let's go over it one more time. You're gonna reach up, thumb down, bring it up, get it close to your body, and okay. All right, now if you don't have a partner, how you do it in the air? Okay, you grab somebody's hand, bring it up, hold the other hand, bring it close to you, and then you start. So you can also practice it at home. All right, the wrist lock number 2. Now you're gonna use your other hand, same thing, thumb down. All the wrist locks and all the arm locks on practice today is gonna be on the right hand side. Okay, so you're gonna reach with the other hand, thumb down, same way, pick it up. Just like we did with wrist lock number 1, I went now, I put it close to my body, but instead of going this way, now I'm just turning this way. Okay? 2 things to remember here. I'm turning this way, but at the same time, I'm pushing his hand towards him. So I'm putting pressure this way and this way. That's more effective that way. Okay, makes him really happy. Okay? So how you do it from the air? Same way, you're gonna reach thumb down, you're gonna bring it up, and then you just turn this way. Alright, moving on. Now number 3, okay? Number 3, you're gonna grab, just a little bit that. Hey, you're gonna grab the arm this way, okay? And you're gonna put your other arm inside, okay? And the motion you're gonna be doing, you're gonna pull him down, and at the same time, you're gonna step to the side of him and lock his arm into place. So I'm pulling him down, and I'm locking the arm into place. See, it's the same move. Now, you want to make sure your knife edge is not on the shoulder, it's more right where the tricep is, on the back of the arm. You hold it right there. So if he tries to stand up, that will actually will hurt his shoulder. So you don't want to do that. Don't try that at home. Okay? You want to rest the elbow against your body. And then what I'm going to do from there, I'm just going to grab the hand and I'm going to squeeze it towards my body. And that's what's causing pain and discomfort. So let's try that one more time and then I explain it a little more. So you reach with the left hand under the right arm, grabbing the shoulder, pull down, put your knife in right there, and give it a little squeeze. Okay? So now we're doing the air. Okay, all you're doing is this. You're here and here. Pull the person down, take a step. Lock the arm into place. Once it's locked into place, you're gonna reach for that wrist, for that hand, and you wanna squeeze towards you. So are you familiar with this move? So once do kata, right? It looks kind of like a spear hand. Now moving on. Now, number 4, we call it thumb to thumb. Okay. So if you just in a natural position, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook my thumb underneath. So he's palm down, I am palm up. All right. So if you're just standing there, I'm just going right there. Now this wrist lock works different many ways. You don't have to realize it, trying to find the thumb, right? Can I see your thumb? Boom. Now, we're just teaching you different ways you can grab a hand to do these wrist locks. But they can work from a fist, they can work from a punch, they can work a lot of ways, okay? So don't be so crazy about the thumb thing, but for teaching purposes, that's what we're teaching that way. So you're gonna hook the thumbs, then you can use your reach in or your thumb punch. Okay, I like thumb punch better. You're gonna hit the side of the arm. There's a nerve right there. You strike it. You see how that makes him bend his arm, so that's easier for you. So once I strike the arm, all I'm gonna do is gonna take a step next to him. Okay, I'm gonna put the elbow against my body, and I'm gonna squeeze his hand over. So that's really painful. So you have a partner, please go slow. All right, so let's go over again. Hook the thumbs. Grab my thumb punch. Strike that hand, and I'm gonna step next to him and bring it to my body. Give a little squeeze. Okay. How can you do that in the air? Same way. If you wanna use your mind, you hook the thumbs, grab your thumb punch, strike the arm, and all you're doing is taking a step next to them and squeezing that hand. All right. Now moving on. Number 5, we call the Big Mac attack. Okay. I call it Big Mac as a nickname. It's just a goose neck. Okay. See, because the way you hold the arm, it looks like a goose's neck. But we call it Big Mac because it looks like you hold a big hamburger. So the way you do that one, okay, you're gonna stand next to the person here. Okay, make sure you go from underneath the arm when you trap the hand, because if you go over, what happens, he can yank his hand down and out he goes. So make sure you go from underneath, and you're gonna rest his elbow against your body one more time, and make sure when you grab the hand, grab more where the knuckles are, and then you're gonna push against, give him a little squeeze. So again, you're here, all you're doing is go underneath the arm, hold it there, and give it a little squeeze. Okay, he's loving it. So you do it in the air, all you're doing is going underneath the arm, grab the hand with both, there's your sandwich, and all you're doing is twist your sandwich forward. Okay, he's loving it. Then number six from a handshake. Okay, number 6, just go, hi, how's it going? By the way, again, this works all different ways for the hand grab. Okay, we'll do it from a handshake today. I'm gonna always grab this one with 2 hands. Okay, be like a car salesman handshake. All right, bye, bye. Then you're gonna lift the hand, like you're about to, dance with him, or kiss the priest's hand. Yes, as the Bible likes to say that. I'm gonna step to the first one, I'm stepping to the outside of his body. Okay, so once I lift the hand, I'm gonna step in the outside of the body, and I keep turning till we're here. So you want to have it like this in a 90-degree angle, all right? Make sure the palm is nice and flat. Okay, it doesn't work very well if the hand just resting here. You gotta make sure that it's nice and flat. Now, there's 2 ways you can hold the arm. Somebody a little taller than you, sometimes it's better from the top. And from the bottom, I really don't care which way, it works, okay? You gotta make sure where the thumb is right there. You gotta make sure you just turn it that way. Please go slow, this one's very painful. Okay, so one more time. How's it going? Lift the arm, go underneath, grab and turn. Good, so how you do it in the air? Okay, so you say hi to your friend, grab both hands, lift, you taking a turn here, keep holding the hand right there, and then hold the other hand and rotate. Good. And the last wristlock I want to do today is a number 7. Now we're going that way. Okay, now we're going towards the inside of the body. Now this one, you really don't want to lift too high, because if you lift too high, what happens, if he turns at the same time I turn, then we're here, okay? And we teach karate in those salsa lessons, so you don't want to do that, okay? You want to do it more towards the middle, and make sure you're quicker than the other person. You're here, and you turn real quick. Now always 2 hands on the one, right? See, I'm slightly behind them. Here, I use my forearm right behind the arm. And all I'm doing there, just keep pulling back this way. That cranks on the shoulder and also on the wrist. So please be careful when you do this. Make sure to go slow with your partner. So one more time, I'm here, grab 2 hands. I swing this way and turn around and face Mr. Fires. Okay, so how you do it in the air? You're here, grab 2 hands, and you swing it this way to the inside of the body. You swing all the way around until you face the person again, and you lift this arm up and crank this way. Okay, so that's all for the wrist locks today. We're going to cover another video later. We're going to do the other half. So now we're going to move on into the arm bars. Okay, so we just keep going. So that way, you're a brown belt, you already know the wrist locks. Well, there's another nice way you can review. You're a new purple belt. This is a nice way you can start learning your wrist locks. Also, a nice way to get ahead and start learning some of the arm bars. All right, so the arm bars is when we attack the elbow and the shoulder. Okay, just like with the wrist. Okay, you're gonna bend it on natural ways against the bend of the elbow or against the bend of the shoulder. So arm bar number one, when he steps and punch, I'm gonna do a right cross guard to the inside of the body. All right, and all I'm doing is I'm rotating the hand. I want his palm to be up. Okay, I want to have him do it with the left just so you can see it. Okay, and then I want to wrap the arm, and I want my arm right underneath the elbow. Let's move back a little bit. This way. Yeah. So I want to wrap right there. Okay, and once you do that, you want to grab your arm and put the other arm on the shoulder. So what I'm doing here is called a figure four. You get very familiar with that, okay? Because we use that a lot for arm bars, for chokes, for a lot of different locks. We use this one. Sometimes we put our arm here or here, but it is the same position. So make sure to practice that. Like whenever we say figure four, that's what we mean. Okay, so once again, I'm right here. See, that is my number four. I grab it. You know what? All I'm trying to do, see, because if I only use one arm, if you push up, he can go with me. Okay, and it relieves the pressure from the elbow. But I put this arm, my hand here, because that prevents him from going up with me. So when I push up, that's gonna hurt his elbow. Okay, so let me show you from another angle. All right, so you switch sides with me for a minute. So he step and punch. No, I do my right squat. Okay, and as I'm wrapping the arm, notice how I'm turning his palm up. Okay, it doesn't work if the palm is down because the bend of the elbow is right here. So I want to make sure that palm's up. That way his elbow is pointing down. I wrap the arm around, grab the shoulder, grab my arm, push up, and bring joy and happiness to Mr. Fox. All right, so try with me, sir. All right, now how you do that in the air? Easy peasy. Do your round squat. Pretend you're rotating your arm. You got the arm right there, right? This is right underneath the elbow. Grab your arm, grab there, and there it is. There's your first armbar. Now, armbar number two is the same position. Now, we're gonna just turn our body away from them. Okay, same arm, and you're doing the same thing. You just wrap around the elbow, grab your arm. See, the same figure four. Right there. So what I'm doing now, I push up on the elbow and I keep that wrist low. That way it hurts on the shoulder. On the elbow. All right, so here and push up. So one more time. Okay, you're gonna wrap around the elbow, grab the arm, grab the wrist, push up, get smacked. All right. So when you do it in the air, all you imagine is the arm is right here. You wrap in the arm, grab your arm, grab the wrist, push down and push up. That's all you do right here. Okay. Now, armbar number three, all you're doing is, if I'm right here, right, you just finished number two. Okay. You're gonna grab the arm. Make sure you grab the elbows on your shoulder. Now, please be careful with this, because this can be very painful. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing with my shoulder up on his elbow and down here. Okay, so that really hurts. So please be careful. Now, how you do that in the air? You just grab an arm. That's all you're doing. Okay, it's right here. Okay, now number four is one of my favorites. Okay, you can use it a lot of ways. There's a lot of different versions of it, but the version we teach in class. All right. Now we're gonna make sure the arm is this way. Okay, the elbow's against your body. Okay. So there's this elbow right there, just against your body. What you're gonna do? You're gonna put your own elbow. You're gonna put it right here on the shoulder. There's this little divot between the chest and the shoulder, right there. It fits your elbow perfectly there. You're gonna grab his elbow and put it against your ribs. And all I'm doing is this, okay? All I'm doing is just stretching my arms. Okay, just wake up in the morning. That's all you're doing. You're here and here, and then you start just stretching. Okay? That brings happiness to him, brings happiness to me. Depends which side you're on. Right? So one more time. So you're here, you just finished number three. Okay? So you grab it, you grab the arm, bring it around, make sure the elbow sideways, elbow here, his elbow here, and give a little stretch. Now, how you do it on the air? Remind you putting the elbow there, his elbow here, you got his arm here. This is all you do, that's all the motion it takes. Okay, then number 5 is just like number 3. It's just way on the outside of the body. So we just finished here, and just like number 3, we were in the inside, right? Now number 5, we're in the outside. You're here, and you just pushing on the elbow. Okay, so just grab it, and boom. Please be careful at home, and again, can be practiced in the air. All this can be like a mini kata. And last but not least, we're gonna cover the 7 chokes today. Okay, so first the lapel choke. Now what's a choke? Okay, there's 2 kinds of chokes. First is the air choke, when you put air to the brain, take a nap. There's the blood choke. There's 2 arteries here. Okay, the carotid arteries, they go right here. Okay, that's when you squeeze the restrict the blood flow to the brain, and also take a nap. Please be careful with those, because you don't want nobody taking a nap. First of all, don't be doing it to your siblings, or to your parents, spouses, dogs, cats, turtles. Okay, this is just for practice only. Okay, but yeah, you don't want nobody taking a nap, especially you hold it too long, they might take a permanent nap. So we don't want that. So first the lapel choke. Okay, the lapel choke, I want to use his uniform against them. All right, this is going to help me. As you see, when I pull, see it puts pressure right there. Okay, so squeezing that part for me. Okay, and the other arm, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it like this against his neck. So you want to use this little bone on your wrist. Okay, it's not your whole forearm. To make a mistake, you just have to put the whole forearm there. And that is too big. Okay, little is better, because the squeeze is better, and it gets right on that throat. So you want to use the little wrist bone there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab here. So you don't want to put all your hands too high, because then this hand's on the way. You want to be more right here. Grab your thumb, slide underneath that gi, and as you see, I got that little wrist bone right on that throat. Okay. So all you're doing is turning that wrist. Okay. Turn that wrist towards the throat. Okay. So all I'm doing is turning that and pull at the same time, and that causes a choke. So you're here, grabbing here, hook that thumb. You pull in this way, and you turn in that wrist. Think about you open a bottle of water. The bottle of water. So all you're doing is, just like you open a bottle of water. That's all. I didn't touch it. All right. So all you do is just turn in that bottle of water. All right. Or like you open the faucet on the sink. So again, you slide it here, slide it right here, and put some pressure. Okay. The next one is the bare chest choke. Okay, is the answer of the question. Because see, a lot of people ask me all the time, why they don't have a shirt? Or what if they're wearing a shirt like this that's very stretchy? This one's not going to work. So they wear a tank top, a stretchy shirt, or no shirt at all, then we do the bare chest choke. Now this one, can mind you, works best against the wall or against the floor. Okay, I can make it work here, but all it has to do is take a step back to get out of this. So this is better if you're against the floor or against the wall. So instead of grab the gi, I put my arm here. Okay, so I'm trying to bring that body forward. Again, you don't want it all the way up here, because then, see, you can't choke. So make sure you go a little lower. This one goes right here. Again, I want to put that wrist bone right on the throat. So I just pull and turn, and that makes Mr. Farson happy. Okay, so again, you grab here, slide it here, and give him a little squeeze. So pretty much what you do in the air, you put one hand here, the other hand just a little higher, and this is the motion that you're gonna be doing. All right. The third one is the hook choke. Okay, I love that one. Okay, that's one of my favorites. Okay, so the hook choke, you make a hook. Okay, and I'm hooking the back of the head, so I want to bring his head forward to help me out in the choke. Then I'm gonna hook my own wrist. Okay, so don't be hooking your arms too high into your arm, because nobody has a neck that fat. Okay, I don't care who you are, nobody has a neck this big. All right, you can even check yourself. If you go like this, you realize that your neck's not too big. Okay, so you're gonna hook here. You hook your wrist, and again, I want that wrist bone right on the throat. I don't want my forearm. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I want that wrist bone right on the throat. Okay, so let me switch hands so you can see the other side of it. So you're here and here. Okay, you want that wrist bone. So. Okay, so you do in the air, all you're doing is this, and this. Okay, then we got hook choke, then we got 2 rear chokes. Well, we got 3, okay, but the first 2 are air chokes. Now, how we do rear chokes? Okay, obviously in real life, you're not gonna be like, can I choke you from behind, sir, please? Nobody's gonna be like, yes, sure, right? You have to make them turn. So how do you do that? The easiest way to do it, you're gonna do a palm heel here and a palm heel here. Okay, and that's gonna force him to turn. And actually that kind of helps you for your choke. Okay, so because you put it right into the choke. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see a little better. So what I'm gonna use, again, for the other chokes, we use this side of the wrist. For this one, I'm gonna use this side of the wrist. So you look at the camera, you look right here, see the last little curve. That's what we want. You don't want your fat forearm there because just it might work, but it takes too long. You slide this little guy here right on the throat. See, it's made for it. It's already curved. You put that right on the throat. Okay, that's what you need. So you're gonna put that hand right on the throat. Now, if somebody's taller than you, you don't want to be jumping. Okay, you bring it to your chest. You bring it to your own size. Okay, that way you're stronger in a stronger position than they are. I slide my other hand underneath. This is the class hand skate. Okay, so you learn at the beginning class, it's the same motion right here. Okay, now what I'm doing here, okay, so I put my head here, all I'm doing is just give him a little squeeze. And that brings him happiness. So again, you're here, slide that wrist bone, slide that hand in here, everything's nice and tight, and give him a little squeeze. Now, some of you learn, okay, how to skate from this on the intermediate level. All right, so somebody has you here, you know, remember you could be taken down or you can get your head out. So to prevent that, something you can do, put your arm here, okay? You're gonna step back in a forward fighting stance and you're gonna put your fist on their back. Okay, so that takes away the ability he can take me down and try to get out of it. Okay, now he tries to get out of it from here, all I have to do is just take a step back. See, and he doesn't have any balance. All right, so let's try it again. So we were on the railroad choke, bring to chest, put the fist on the back, step back, and they connect. All right, get this step aside. So how you do it in the air? Simple. Okay, so the first one, you went here, okay, put that wrist bone around the throat, clasp your hands, and I like to put this back of my forearm right against their back, and then I just squeeze. Okay, so notice I even squeeze my hands, squeeze everything. I have my head behind them, so that kind of puts pressure all around the neck, and that's how you do that one. The other one with the fist on the back, you're here, okay, and all you're doing, you're stepping back and forth fighting stance, and you put that fist on the back. That way they can't come back. That forces them to bend their back. Now, in real life, you can even punch in the back and then hold it there. So you like this, there's no way they can get out of that. The idea is eventually I'm gonna bring him to the ground. Okay. Then we got 2 slipper chokes. Okay, the slipper chokes, we attack the arteries. Remember I was telling you? That attacks the arteries, all right? That's the blood flow. Okay, so the first one we also do it from behind. All right, now this one, please be careful, because that one doesn't take a lot for somebody to pass out. So please, you know, you have a partner at home, please be nice, okay? They're letting you do it, so please don't be abusive, all right? But if you don't, this is how you do it. You wrap the arm around, okay? You're using the bicep, okay? Put that chin right there, you put that neck right there. Chin should be right above the elbow. Grab it, and you're doing your figure 4. Remember, we'll talk about that in the arm bars. Okay, there's your figure 4 again. So what you're doing, this price is right here, okay? I wrap my arm around it, bring it underneath. Now notice how the elbow is aligned with his chin, okay? Then I'm gonna grab my bicep. Then I'm gonna grab my hand and push his head forward. Okay, that's already bothering him. And then from there, I'll have to squeeze my bicep, and that really brings the joy in his eyes. All right. So let's try it again. You wrap it around and squeeze. So, thanks, sir. We're almost done, man. So you wrap it around, grab, and you're there. Okay. And then last but not least, the last choke, we got 2 more. Okay, we got 2 more chokes. We got the guillotine choke and this other blood choke. Let's do the blood choke first, and then let's save the guillotine choke for last. So my favorites too. Okay, so for this one, he's gonna step and punch. And I'm stepping out of the way. Okay, it's not just that I'm standing here doing a palm block. You gotta cut an angle. Eventually, when you start learning all these moves that have a purpose, you know always he's gonna move to the side. So this start teaching you that I'm actually wanna be here. I'm getting out of the way of danger. Right from underneath, I just a reach it. I don't wanna hit him on that artery on that side. That's actually a nerve right there. So where the shoulder is and the ear starts, right in the middle, everybody has it. Okay? So you hit somebody right there. I want to stand behind them. You don't want to be here. You want to be slightly behind, and I want to clasp my hands, and I'm going to squeeze. Okay, so one more time. Good. All right. So move out of the way, strike the neck, slide up, give him a little squeeze, and that'll get him joy. See? He's happy. So how you do it in the air? So when he punches, see, I'm going this way, I'm not going this way. I'm stepping this way. Then from right underneath his arm, you're gonna hit that neck. And once you do that, you're gonna slide up, clasp your hands, and see how you get behind the person. You're gonna just give him a squeeze there. Not only make it pass out, but that's really painful on that one. Last but not least, the guillotine choke. It's an air choke. Okay? It's like you put somebody in a reverse side headlock. Again, if you can, try to just disbar your wrist, just like the other chokes that we did. Okay, so you're gonna have their head here in a second. I'll show you. You gotta make sure you grab your hand this way. This is the most comfortable way to grab it when you do a guillotine choke. You know, try to do all these other ways, it's just gonna be really weird and awkward. So I like to grab it like this. There is two things you need to do. So obviously you need to squeeze. Now, some people, you see some people left it. That's actually really good. But what is best, when you squeeze and then you lean back, you got more crank that way. Okay, so you want to make the person bend over, poof. Okay, so from there, okay, what you want to do, you want to wrap your arm around and just grab your hands like I showed you. Grab your hands like I showed you, and then you're going to squeeze and then you're going to lift. Okay, so if I squeeze and lift, you got, see, because I got all this cranking motion. If I go up, I only get this much. But if I go back, I can go as far as I can. Ideally, I will take him all the way to the ground. All right, so here it's squeezed and lift. Okay, good. So that concludes self-defense class for today. Okay, so let's just go over real quick what we covered today. We covered the first the first 7 wristlocks. We covered the first 5 armbars and the 7 chokes the brown belts need. Okay, so just keep tuning in on Facebook and YouTube to find these videos. All right, so I hope I see you guys soon. Sensei Piper and myself will really miss you. So I hope to see you soon. Okay, get some practice at home. Make sure to be safe, and if you practice with somebody, just follow the hygiene rules that we're doing right now to stay healthy. Okay, see you soon.